Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. The action has already started.
Tony Adams is the standout player, Peter.
It does stand out, Jim, of course. Takes a shot! Messi! It's bounced back off the post. And that's been won straight back. Shot a goal! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Beckham clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Barcelona with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. And that should get the job done. And now they can spring out of defence. It's Asa! It's gone out for a throw-in. And he's managed to gift it back. Oh, cracking ball.
Raul really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
He's found a way through. And he's had a hit. Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Danger averted for now. And he's gone for goal! Messi! From another planet! That is a gem! An absolute gem! And wow, he has given that a right old hit.
It's almost poetry in motion, Peter, isn't it? The way he wraps his foot round the ball so effortlessly. Amazing.
Barcelona have broken through. It's 1-0.
Well, this should allow them to be a bit more expansive, although they'll be wise to be cautious for now.
Neymar going face-to-face with his great rival. Messi, good purposeful running this. He has found a way through. He's free. He's having a shot! Sticks it away! They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye. The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Oh, that's wonderful to see. The run was explosive, the finish...
Messi! Andrić. Now João Neves. Andrić. Pressing high and with purpose. Azar. Looking for options for movement. Kane. Here's a chance! Oh, that is very close.
Oh, the technical control was exquisite. The pummeled attempt was exasperating.
Eze picks it up from the goal kick. Messi. Now it's Cruyff. Costa Curta gets across to intercept that. Raul. Oh, they can break here. Threads one in. Oh, that looks a good ball through. Casillas gets his hands on it, and the danger is averted. Looking to play him in, and he was quick to react. The referee's awarded a free kick. And there is the half-time whistle. How would you review the first half?
Well, I'm looking at the body language, Peter, and it doesn't look great. It's going to be pretty hard for them to pick themselves up from here, but there's still a maybe at play. Maybe they'll thrive on the adversity.
So off we go once more.
Well, I think they have to be positive despite the scoreline. The one thing they don't want to do, Peter, is give away an early goal. But they can't afford to get too cagey either. So attack with real devilment, go for that goal and see if they can unsettle them.
Messi with the short one. He's in space and looking for options. He's got tall. Neymar. Oh, good shapes to shoot! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Defending was strong and firm. Now it's Messi. Marquinhos spots it and intercepts.
Look, they've had their chance to regroup and rethink. Now they've got to stir a revival.
Tries from a long way out. João Neves.
Barcelona have really been terrific at snuffing out the threat. Now for something different.
And it's a chance! Oh, and they really should have been made to pay.
That's great reading of the game, and it led...
Neymar! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Neymar really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
It's their second corner of the game. Oh, what a... Crossbar comes to the rescue. Decent enough try.
Yeah, it's good movement, though. A bit unlucky he couldn't actually steer it goalwards.
Eze. Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. Now it's Kane. Now it's Hazard. Now that looks a decent ball. And no, he's seen through all of that. Neymar. Marquinhos calmly anticipates. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. And that has left him in a heap. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one.
Substitutions taking place.
Kane. He's had it taken off him. Well, that's a little loose. Eze. He's shifting through the gears here. Shot, surely! They've scored! Late drama, late goal. This will be one frantic ending. Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
Number 20,
Arsenal give themselves a chance of a fairy tale finish.
Well, who's under pressure now? It's going to require some inspired defending to stop this lot. Barcelona can really think about the precious seconds that took off the clock. No need to overly commit now.
4 extra minutes added on. Played out to the left flank. Now, can they get him away? And this is Raul. And he's managed to get free. That's an excellent interception. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. One of those games that many would have felt no one deserved to lose, but sentiment counts for nothing. Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. So it's down to business here. And when these two meet, generally speaking, sparks fly. Shoots! Superb goal!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
I'm not making any apologies, but I was willing him to supply the finish, and he came up trumps.
So we have had the first significant moment. It is 1-0.
Well, the roof's just about stayed on, but the crowd level has gone up a notch or 10.
Mbappe has another go. It's in. Not one, but two. It is a dream start. Speed of thought, efficiency of movement, and certainty of outcome.
Well, my sympathies go to the keeper, who was left horribly exposed. You don't expect players to switch off in front of goal like that.
Tottenham are doing very nicely, thank you.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Pedri. That's a good run down the left. Pedri on a charge down the left. And he shoots! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Marquinhos gets it clear. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
It's a pretty loose pass. Now it's Hazard. Threads one in. Now it's Mbappe. Gerrard. Messi. Now it's Messi. Van Basten does really well to win the ball there. Eze. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Tottenham look happy to sit back for the moment here.
Yeah, everything they're doing screams counter-attack, but it's a long counter-attack. When they win it back, they're not wasting any time. They're just trying to get the runners away as quickly as possible.
And back to the keeper. It's not an especially good pass, that. Can he spark a counter here? Spread out to the left. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Not the most convincing of passes. That's a throw.
Well, the moans and groans from the stands now are very audible.
He's shifting through the gears here. Chance for a shot!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Scholes. Hazard. In with the challenge.
1 minute added time.
Tries to pass it through. Now that looks a decent ball. He's in plenty of space here.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
And there's the end of the first half. Reflections on the first half?
Arsenal really are lucky not to be down by more, Peter. The manager's going to have to come up with something a little special to lift these players. Otherwise, this one's as good as done.
Well, the players definitely know they're in a derby. More of the same to come after the break, you can be sure of that. And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half.
Well, I think they have to be positive despite the scoreline. The one thing they don't want to do, Peter, is give away an early goal. but they can't afford to get too cagey either. So attack with real devilment, go for that goal and see if they can unsettle them.
Oh, they could be caught out. Shot a goal! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting. Up by 3. They have their boots on the throats of their foes. Terrible error, duly punished.
I think the defence really need to wake up here, Peter. They really shouldn't be getting caught out like that.
A case now of complete control. Strong running down that left flank. Tottenham appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
There's the shot! He scores! Result no longer in doubt. It's just about how many. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
Tottenham are at the peak of their powers. As for their opponents, a long way from that.
Well, it's been an absolutely
Great chance! He has done it! And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
Arsenal playing for pride here. The match surely beyond them. Mbappe! And that is doing no harm.
Substitution in progress.
Arsenal can now introduce the first of their substitutes.
Yeah, I think he's been told to play that role of the tactical pivot, spraying the ball about sometimes, driving it forward from the middle of the park.
And the shot! They've scored! Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Well, a little more decisiveness on the ball and that probably wouldn't have happened, but still, it was very well played. Great pressure to force the error.
It's become a case of men against boys. Oh, that's beautifully weighted. It's Fulham! Keeper always had the measure of that.
Well, it didn't quite come off this time, Peter, but that's a warning to the opposition. This team know how to counter and they'll be looking to do it every chance they get.
Substitution on the field. Number 25.
Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
14, Raul. Number 23.
And it's been taken short.
Number 19.
Olise. Oh, shooting chance!
Number 9.
And he couldn't quite make it 6.
Olise probably should have taken a breath and looked for runners. It helps to put your head up from time to time, Peter.
Number 6. Olise. Number 14.
Now it's Olise.
Number 2. Van Dijk. Substitutions taking
That has
place.
not gone well. Oh, good-looking ball. Nice bit of trickery. He is through here. And it's been given away. Fulham! Brought out the best in the keeper. It's their second corner of the game. Forlan plays it short. Can he finish? Oh, he's hit the bar! Arsenal are looking to go forward now. Into the last 5 minutes. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. He won't be happy with that one. Now that's well seen too. João Neves. Oh, he's found support out wide. Time is desperately short now, but it is a corner. Neymar with the short one. And this is Hazard. Lovely pass, but can he get there? João Neves. And here's Hazard. And here's Neymar. Now it's Cruyff.